all 13. The incredible cave rescue of the side boys. Soccer team. Let's get this started with. Now, all 13. Why is this called all 13? Mainly because of Thailand, and these people are just 13 people who went ahead and are stuck in a cave, and they're all like, yay! And probably in silent talks though, because apparently, well, these guys are silent, or either that or stateless. But the thing is, this story is called All 13 because it's about 12 soccer boys, well, you could say soccer teammates, and one coach going ahead in the cave of Sam Luang Cave, also known as the Cave of the Sleeping Lady, and they're all like, yay, paradise! And since this is all paradise, they're probably gonna have lots of things in mind. And most of them actually passed their birthdays inside this cave. They've been in there for 10 days before people found them. But the thing is, let's just go ahead and get to start with. Now, it's a typical day, and everyone in the side's wild boars soccer team, they're all like, yeah, go, some wild boars, go wild boars, go wild boars. And because they went ahead and did all that, and they practiced a lot, they would go ahead and they figured out that, hey, we can win the championships, yay! And at night, one of the boys' nicknames went ahead and said, hey, everyone, it's my birthday today, so go to my house, good. Yay! Now who wants to join us and go on an exploration to Sam Luang Cave? Yay! And good thing we didn't tell our parents. Yay! Wait, what? Who cares? Yay! That happened. And some of them were like, yeah, we're gonna have to go home anyway. Yeah, whatever. We're not going to Sam Luang. We have too much homework. I have to do some work. I have to go do some things. And that just limited them down, and shot them down to 12 people. Keekle. I said Keekle. Kids and people, but okay, let me go back to serious. 12 people, and with that, and their coach. And since that happened, they decided to go ahead to the Cave of Sleeping Lady. And remember, they haven't told their parents, which is a terrible idea. Actually, tell your parents where you're going to, just in case of emergencies. Now, what next? What next? Well, here we go. Now the rescue team is actually here, and everyone wants to, well, there's nothing to rescue yet, so let me go back. I'm going ahead of myself. Now, Sam Luang and Thailand is known for its monsoon season. There's no like winter or autumn. There's just like spring, summer, monsoon season. Spring, summer, monsoon season. But because of climate change, all this is actually changing. Monsoon season is starting to happen earlier than usual, like El Nino. And because of that, they go ahead and it's starting to create loads of things that seems to not work out well. And since it doesn't work out well, they're starting to flood, and they're going to have to stop tourists coming in earlier than usual. Now, they haven't closed the gates of Sam Luang just yet. In fact, they actually can't, because tourists still come there. And when they found out, and when the Sam Luang National Park people went ahead and found out that Sam Luang is flooded, they went ahead and they decided, they were all like, guys, I want to go ahead and report something. There are 13 people inside that cave, and those 13 people inside that cave are 12 soccer teams, kids. I'm not sure what to say, guys, and their coach. What are their ages? 11 to 17 years old. Are they mentally fit? Yes. Are they physically fit? I'm not sure. But they play soccer, so most likely, yes. We need to save them. How are we going to save them? Let's first contact the kids. Their parents. Wait, their parents are here already. Okay, never mind. And that happened, and all their parents were like, where's my son? Where's my son? And they realized, no, they're inside the cave. It's flooded. Wait a sec. Why the heck is it flooded? It's not monsoon season yet. Well, climate change? Well, who created climate change? Us? And the rest of the world? Well, shame on you! Wait, did you say us? By who do you mean by us? The park people? No, the site everywhere in the world that uses fossil fuels and coal? Oh. And yeah, of course, I'm not gonna have to use bad language here. And this cave where the kids went to was called Samlong Cave, also known as the Cave of the Sleeping Lady. And all of them seem to go ahead and we're actually kind of panicking. First of all, they're running out of oxygen, so they don't actually realize that. Second of all, they're stuck in a flooded cave of the entrance, which was definitely there, is now no longer there. And since that happened, they had to go ahead and think of things that they had to do. They had to go ahead and shelter farther and farther down the cave. And then finally, the guys were like, okay, you know what? Okay, screw this. We're gonna go ahead and call in the Royal Navy SEALs. Yay! Superheroes! Because they do look like superheroes. They have super gear. Yeah, we can breathe underwater. We can swim fast. And we know what to do when danger comes. We're Aquaman. Yeah, that happened. And then they realized, okay, we are used to the ocean, but we're not used to cave diving. This is bad, and this is not our specialty. And we have never cave dived before. Okay, we're gonna have to leave. And they run away. They go back and they're like, we failed. It's too deep, too murky, and and some of us almost died. Okay, we need cave diving experts. Get the U.S. Army here. U.S. Army also tried to dive. Okay, we're hopeless too. And meanwhile, inside, we are hungry, 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 we are hungry. And everyone else went ahead, and Coach Egg was like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I can't swim through. I tried that myself, so what now? Okay, guys, we have clean water. Do not drink that water, do not drink that water! That water is dirty, but the top water that's dripping onto us goes through the natural filter. So, that's more clean. Drink that water. Yay! They got a fresh water supply, but they don't have a fresh food supply yet. They have to wait, and they're like, okay, how long can we survive without water? Okay, we can't survive without water for 3 days, but how long can we survive without food? Apparently 2 weeks. Okay, so we can go 2 weeks hungry. That happened. And they realized, and for 10 days straight, they went ahead and went into meditation. They're like, but the only good thing is, since they don't have anything to eat, they have no excretions to come out. Yay. At first, they went ahead and did their business, but then later, they had to go ahead and do other things too. And it's also kind of terrible having to smell your own sewage when you usually just flush it down a toilet or something. Yeah. And then the rescuers came in, and everyone said, okay. And then one of the experts said, okay, send these British cave divers to us. They're amateurs. They're the best cave divers I've ever known. No, they're amateurs. No, screw this. We don't need amateurs. We got professionals. Fine, he said. And fine. And then later they're like, okay, our pros can do it. Are you sure these guys are amateurs? They're amateurs. Well, are they pros? No. Well, okay, they're our only hope. They do it, and they find out they're pros. Wow, you should change it to professional diving. Well, no, we're amateurs because we just started. That happened, and they decided, okay, finally, let's swim. They went in, and they finally found they were preparing for the smell of decaying bodies, but then instead they found the smell of human excretions. Oh, phew! And they found them all, and they found the 13 people, and they were like, okay, you've been in there for 10 days. They didn't realize they had to watch. And, okay, we're gonna have to, what should I say in Silish? I don't speak aside, they can probably understand things. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and keep you here until a few weeks later, because we're trying to figure out how to get you out. That happened, and then they had to wait a few weeks! They brought in food, though, and they had a good food supply. But then they realized, oh no, the rain stopped. However, the rain may have stopped, and our diversion may be working, but the rain's gonna come in just a few days. We need to rescue these boys and that man in a few days. Wait, he's the same size as 17. Okay, we can just pretend he's a kid. That happened, and they were miraculously able to do it. A guy almost died. A guy named Knight. And one of the casualties, a guy named Salman Guanyon, I'm not sure how to speak it and say it in English, that happened, and he died. He died trying to refill someone's oxygen tank, and we have no idea what happened inside there. He wouldn't tell us because he's dead. They went ahead, and finally, they were able to save all 13 of the boys. And what next? Well, here's how they did it. Number 1, they went ahead and drugged them. Number 2, they drugged them again. Number 3, they shot a drug through their leg. Number 4, they shot a drug through the other leg. Number 5, they fell asleep. Number 6, bum 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 ba bum bum. They woke up in bed. At least that's what they were told. Now, first of all, that tablet is a medicine that will keep hallucinations away, because the drug that they gave them to keep the kids and man unconscious was carotene, and that happened, and they did that, and apparently the thing that seemed to happen is that, wow, man, wow, this is not gonna work out well, and they realized, okay, hallucinations are gonna happen, and they're gonna pee and spit and have tears a lot. So we're gonna need to give them this tablet so that this doesn't happen, and so that they might not drown in water, but they might drown in their own spit. And that happened, and then finally they were able to survive. They got all 13 of them out. Their parents overjoyed, and their parents celebrated by giving them the birthday parties they all missed. Hooray! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to the Psych Wild Boars boys! Happy birthday to them! Yeah, also it's pretty late when I did this. But hey, it's awesome, it's nice. And that's basically the whole thing. None of this should have worked out. They all said. But hey, it worked. And it's awesome. They all celebrated. They all had birthday parties. And all of them had tears. The end. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you guys soon. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about the review. Until then, try out. Peace.